All right, so in our last video, we got the sound composer delete put in. We're gonna go ahead and pop the intake manifold off here really quick here, and then we're gonna put our inspection camera and take a look at the intake valves to see how bad they look. All right, so Andrew got the intake manifold off here, and they're all pretty dirty. So that's number 4 right there. So just to give you guys an idea, and they're all equally bad. One doesn't seem any worse than the other, honestly. So that's just kind of the condition that they're in. We'll take another peek at all the other valves just to be sure. But this one, like I said, they all look about the same though. All right, so yeah, looking them all over, none of them look any worse than the others. But I wanted to grab a shot of the actual the cylinder, I guess you should call it, or the walls. And you can see they're pretty dirty all the way through. So now at this point, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I've got a vacuum hose already ran from our composer delete for the cleaner to run through. So we'll go ahead and bolt the intake manifold back on. All right, so we got the stuff here. We gotta let the engine warm up a little bit. And basically we're just gonna rev it up to about 2,000 RPM and we'll start spraying into this. So we're gonna let it come up to temp really quick here, let it run for 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll spray it in here, and then we'll empty out the can, and then we'll see what happens.
It's my happy day, I want to sing it all the day. My best friends are always with me. We sing, we dance, we laugh, we are happy every day. Have fun with us, let's say happy, 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 happy. Happy. Happy, 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 happy.
3:22. Okay, so we got an hour. We got to let it sit for an hour, and then that's that. Okay, so it took us a few minutes to get the entire can used up, but now it's done. And so now we just got to let it sit for an hour, take it for a spin for 10 minutes. We'll bring it back. We'll have to let it cool down, and we'll pop that all off. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and remove this hose and put the cap back on it, and then that'll be that. And we'll try it in an hour. All right, so it's been an hour. Andrew's gonna go take this thing for about 10 minutes, and then he's gonna come back. Once he comes back, we'll pop the hood and let it cool down and pull the intake manifold off of it really quick, and then we'll take a peek at it to see what it all looks like underneath. So I can already tell you though, it actually sounds and idles a lot better than what it did before. So hopefully it's good to go. All right, moment of truth. Andrew drove this for about 10 minutes. We let it cool down for about 2 minutes, and then pulled it back off. So you guys will know as soon as I know what this looks like. Yeah, it's still pretty dirty though. Yeah. So it doesn't seem like it really did anything. Maybe?
Not really.
No, not really.
It doesn't really look like it did much.
Yeah, so if you're looking at it, it doesn't look like it really changed anything. It's still pretty damn dirty. So it could also be that they've never had this walnut blasted or not, but unfortunately I would like to say that this one's a bust. All right guys, there you have it. Like I said, it doesn't seem like it looks any different. Unfortunately I couldn't get like a high def picture of what the valves look like before because of our endoscope's not exactly that great, but it doesn't look like it really made that much of a difference. So I would say that this one's probably a bust. All right, so now's the perfect time since we've done the treatment. So I went through 2 tanks of gas and I resetted my mile per gallon counter. So the best I've gotten over the course of 2 tanks of gas is 26.1. So obviously we've done the treatment already. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do my normal driving for 2 tanks of gas and see what we average. Now, truthfully, I don't have high hopes for it because you guys saw in the video, I know, granted, it's not a very good video, but you guys saw it that the cleaner barely had any real effect. Not anything that we could notice anyways. So I guess we will see long term in terms of 2 tanks of fuel anyways to see kind of what we net.